The next thing I want to describe is something called a trial balance. A trial balance is not a required financial statement, it's just an internal report. The trial balance is just a list of all of the accounts that we have and their balance. Notice you don't have both a debit and a credit balance in cash, even though we had debit and credit entries. We're recording what is the balance in the account at the end of the accounting period. By the way, we need to check to make sure that the total of our debits still equal the total of our credits. In the general journal, we had made sure that all of our journal entries had equal debits and credits. Now we need to make sure we haven't made an error in the posting process. So, once again, we're going to list all of the accounts that we have, and those are the accounts that we had from the posting to the T accounts that we had in a previous video. And here are the balances that they had. Notice we've already checked for normal balances in the last video, but definitely if you haven't done so, you definitely want to check for your normal balances here. All four of our assets have debit normal balances, whereas our liability, equity, and revenue accounts have credit balances. Don't forget your contra equity has to have a debit balance, and all of your expenses have to have a debit balance. And here is the total critical part of a trial balance. It has to have totals. If you don't have totals shown on the trial balance, you aren't showing or indicating that your debits still equal your credit. And that's the whole point of this report, is to make sure that the debits equal the credits. And so, thank goodness, ours do. Having a balanced trial balance is a really good indication that it should be fairly good with errors. You could have still made an error, but most of our errors would have been caught if our trial balance was out of balance, or if we didn't have the proper normal balances for our accounts based on what type of an account they are. So now a balanced trial balance is awesome because it tells us that our financial statements formulas and relationships have to work, or else we've made a math error in preparing those financial statements. So this concludes our discussion on the trial balance. Look for more to come on how to use the trial balance in future videos.